Alright everyone, so we're going to be looking for another Wi-Fi battle here. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. I actually tried to do this recording prior to, and they more or less really sucked. Despite, my recording kind of being interrupted by outside sources, I was actually in battles where, they brought a whole team of like 6 legendaries, then quit on me. I beat their lead, and then they quit on me, and then they Dynamaxed a very frightening Pokemon of Galarian Darmanitan, and then I beat it, and then they quit on me, and it's just a very, I'm trying to get better, and granted, I'm not going to do that just by battling random people. It's going to be the quality of the battle, not just the quantity, but Still, I expect a little bit more, I guess. But anyways, we're still using the same team. There's a lot of Pokemon I am kind of working on the side when it comes to things like a Gyarados and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff I am considering, adding defoggers, adding rapid spinners, things of that nature. But it takes a while to do the whole breeding process and bringing them up to level 100. If I need them to have a specific ability, whatever, if I need to grind for a specific item in the battle tower, etc. It just gets quite lengthy of a process. Not a whole lot, but it could take a few hours, probably. Maybe the day if I'm that slow. But we have a Martigen who's using a very cool team. This is probably one of the more well put together teams that I've fought in the last, 4 battles now? Lapras, Dragapult, Toxapex, Mimikyu, Ferrothorn, and the Tyranitar. I really don't know how I'm supposed to deal with the Ferrothorn except for Blissey. I'm going to lead off with Lando. If that turns out to not be what I need to do, we'll see. We'll get there. Coco is going to come in pretty clutch here, as I can do quite a bit of things with Coco. I could deal with the Toxapex. I could deal with the Lapras. Odds of them G-maxing the Lapras, probably really high. G-max Lapras is really good, so I kind of need to be wary of that. Mimikyu does come in here. I'm going to get a -1 attack. I'm not going to stay in here by any means, though. I'm just going to probably go for the U-turn. Just enough to break its disguise here. I really hate the substitute in it. He could Swords Dance, and which is probably why he might have wanted to lead off with this. Yep. So all that Mimikyu does, Life Orb, Swords Dance, all that stuff, yay. Which, it's really good, right? And why wouldn't you do that? When you come in, you already have a substitute up. That's insane. So we get the U-turn. And I don't think you do anything. I don't think you do anything to Celesteela. I'm pretty sure. The Aegislash matchup, no matter how much I want to show off the Aegislash here, Aegislash versus Mimikyu is really difficult. Goes for the Shadow Claw. I should take it fairly well. Yep. And there's a Life Orb, and then we should knock it out with the Heavy Slam. So already a threat gone. So the issue there is the fact that the Swords Dance, their Shadow Sneak would go faster than ours. Obviously, it would probably hit us in shield form, but that thing is still pretty strong, all things considered. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. This is very interesting. Communicating. What else wants to come in? That's actually a big threat gone. Right, offensive-wise, he has a lot of defensive Pokemon that he could potentially use against us, like a Ferrothorn, Toxapex, but he doesn't have a whole lot of offensive answers. I would like him to pick something pretty soon, though. eventually. There you go. So he brings in Ferrothorn. I can't do anything as my Celesteela anyways. Yeah, I can't really do too much here. I really can't do too much in general, right? Initially, if you've seen the first battle video, I had Dragapult in place of Aegislash, and Dragapult had Flamethrower on it at least. Blissey also has Flamethrower, but it's getting Blissey in and not, getting knocked off, not getting destroyed on a more defensive, physically defensive way. When Blissey has nothing. Blissey has no physical defense whatsoever. Goes for the Leech Seed and actually misses the Leech Seed, which is perfectly fine. I get to set up a Stealth Rock here, no big deal. And he could attempt the Leech Seed once more if he wants to, of course. But pretty much, I'd probably have to look at his team again. I actually forgot what his team is. But actually just withdraws. Maybe he has nothing. Brings in Lapras. Sure. Do I stay in here? Risk the Ice Shard. What if it's significantly faster than me? I want to bring in Coco here so bad, but I don't think that's the play. I could just bring in Blissey, I suppose. And I could probably just start T-waving stuff, right? The thing is, with Blissey and Flamethrower on the Ferrothorn, I think at best it's like a 2-3 hit KO, which obviously gives them more time to react to it appropriately, rather than just like it's going to come in and it's going to knock this thing out and you're just going to be blown right out of the park. But we just took that Sparkling Aria. Jeez. Yeah, he has nothing that can withstand the T-Wave, so I can just really T-Wave at this point. They're going to withdraw. We're probably going to see the Ferrothorn. Oh, we actually see Toxapex. Very, very interesting. And we're going to get the Paralysis off. And I think at this point, I mean, aside from Ferrothorn, I could probably just Thunderbolt a lot here. I could probably just go hard Tapu Koko here, and even if he brings in something that can withstand it quite well, it's gonna force this Toxapex out for sure. So we withdraw the Blissey. Again, Blissey can also kind of sit here too. The only thing that I worry about is getting like poisoned, but I do have natural cure, natural healer, whatever that ability is. As well as I have aromatherapy to deal with that. It does show the toxic here. Again, I'm not too worried about this. I'll probably take maybe 2 hits of poison. And then, of course, I do have the Blissey, which can come in with the aromatherapy, right? Having a cleric on your team is actually so big. And at this point in time, I could just easily Thunderbolt. And the battle's actually canceled. I guess they don't really want to play around the Tapu Koko there. I'm a little bit disappointed that the battle didn't go as long as I kind of would have wanted it. I guess he just didn't want to play around it. I did have the advantage. We were up 1 Pokemon. Again, I could have just fired off a Thunderbolt, kind of no big deal. Their Toxapex was paralyzed. We had Stealth Rocks on their side of the field, so we were in a very good position. I just didn't know decent ways to get around the Ferrothorn, to be honest, and it could have just been like a really long grind fest where I probably would have won in time, maybe. But ultimately, it wasn't like a super great quality battle, I think, anyways. But that's it. GG's. Thanks for the battle there. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Again, I am working on other Pokemon to be using. And I really want to try to showcase Aegislash, but we'll see what ends up happening. So I'll see you guys on the next.